What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's Tuesday evening here in Findlay, Ohio. I'm hanging out in the garage, getting ready to have a beer. The beer that I'm going to try today is called Cherry Bomb, and this is from Austin Brothers Beer Company in Alpena, Michigan. I looked it up on the map because I'd never heard of the town of Alpena. If you think of Michigan kind of like a glove like this, it's kind of all the way up near the top here. So if Traverse is on the other side, it's kind of across the north. Never been up that part of the state in my life, but looks like they got some breweries up there, right? So anyway, I went to the website to see what this brewery is about, and it looks like they are open, so you can visit them Tuesday to Saturday, 12 to 8. So even though we got some COVID regulations, they do appear to be open. They had a number of beers on draft, had them broken down, in different categories. Some of the more interesting titles, they had a Stefan Merkel Northeast IPA, so I guess it's supposed to be, if you read the little blurb underneath, it's obviously a play on Steve Urkel from Family Matters, so that was there. They had an Alpena Amber, a Cuckoo for cacao, I guess, C-A-C-A-O. Never know if you should pronounce it cocoa or cacao, but it looked like it was an imperial stout. I think it was 10 or 15%. It was quite high. I would like to give that a shot. This one here, it looks like it's kind of interesting. If you look closely, you can see there's another can underneath, and this label has been applied over the original can. This one says, we start with traditional German Pilsner base, then add tart Montmorency Cherries from northern Michigan. It says it's ale with cherries, 5.1% ABV. Nothing else real interesting on the can, other than the artwork's kind of neat, I guess, maybe. Now, I'm a big fan of cherries, so I'm hoping this goes over quite nicely. It says they're established in 2015, so relatively new brewery. All right, let's go in. Let's check it out. Cherry Bomb. Ooh, looks like it's starting to bomb already. A fair bit of foam as soon as I opened it. Not always a great sign. You can see it as it pours. It kind of has a pinkish hue to it, like a reddish hue. You can see it in the head as well. It's an awful pour. This thing came out super carbonated. Try to get a little more in here. Sometimes when you get beers from the breweries, you open it, it starts coming out right away. You didn't shake it or anything like that. It's just been in the fridge. You know what the deal is, right? Yeah, that looks like a terrible pour. Super carbonated. Color, again, you definitely see the red in there. You can see it in the head. You can see it in the beer itself. Quite interesting looking. The head, it's like my entire fist practically, right? Quite a bit. The head has, it looks nice. It's kind of a chunky head. Looks decent. Smell. You kind of pick up some malt, maybe a little bit of a sour cherry thing going on, but not a whole lot on the nose, honestly. Let's go in for this. I'll come out with a foam mustache. Ain't no way around that. Tastes a little funky. Check the date on this. Make sure it's not old. Get that weird pour with all the head, kind of coming out the can right away the second you open it, and that funky little taste there. 9/20/20 packaged, it says, so relatively new. It's only a couple months old. Not sure what to make of that. You pick up a bit of malt, obviously, like a Pilsner. You do pick up some cherry, but it's more of a sour cherry type of taste. And then you pick up something a little bit funky, and I can't quite place it. Nothing really going on hops-wise. Kind of looking at the can here, there's a bunch of, you see some chunks on the bottom. If you take a look at that, you see chunks of yeast in there, I guess. Maybe that's why it's tasting a bit funky. Maybe something's going wrong. as I keep drinking it, right? Yeah, that doesn't taste too great. Yeah, there's big chunks of crap floating in there. Austin Brothers Cherry Bomb. I don't know if this is a bad one or if this is what it's supposed to taste like. Could just be we got a bad six-pack or something. Yeah, I would say this here, for me, right now would be a thumbs down. I wouldn't be drinking another one of these. You know, again, maybe something's wrong with it. I had this happen before with an Oktoberfest that I picked up a few months back. Luckily, I had that Oktoberfest before, so I know what it's supposed to taste like. This one just kind of tastes funky and off. You know, you get a little bit of malt, you get a bit of sour cherry, but then after that, you get some kind of funky thing that just doesn't taste good. And it's not funky like a sour beer or something like I like. It's a funky as in maybe this beer isn't good. So for that reason, Cherry Bomb's going to be a thumbs down. I wouldn't be drinking another one of these anytime soon. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, got any comments or questions, jump in below. If you've had this beer, let me know what you think of it. If it's supposed to have that funky chemically kind of taste at the end, or what the deal is, or maybe I just got a bad one. Hey, until next time, cheers.